A century-old car rental company made it official today. It's filing for bankruptcy protection. Hertz is billions of dollars in debt.
October 2021. Wall Street witnessed what looked like the ultimate corporate comeback story. Hertz, a rental car giant that had filed for a humiliating bankruptcy just 1 year earlier, announced a staggering multi-billion-dollar bet, an order for 100,000 Tesla Model 3s. Tesla crossed the historic $1 trillion valuation mark for the first time. Wall Street hailed the move as a green revolution, but behind the aggressive PR campaigns and the corporate handshakes, this massive bet was secretly a ticking time bomb. This is the untold story of how a single boardroom decision created a $500 million disaster, trapped millions of Tesla owners, and cost a CEO his career.
We have therefore made the assessment that COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
To understand the scale of this disaster, we need to go back to 2020. When COVID-19 halted global travel, Hertz's revenue collapsed by 80% in a matter of weeks. Trapped under $19 billion of debt, the company filed for bankruptcy. But just 13 months later, a group of powerful hedge funds bought the company out. They needed one thing desperately: a story. Not just a recovery story, a transformation story. And what better transformation story than going electric? On paper, the math was perfect. Electric vehicles have fewer moving parts, no oil changes, no spark plugs, no complex transmission issues. Hertz calculated that long-term maintenance costs would plummet, leading to unprecedented profit margins. They hired NFL legend Tom Brady for a massive marketing campaign.
Kids these days, back in my day, we used to walk 15 miles in the snow every day with no shoes.
Hertz wasn't just renting cars anymore. They were selling the future. Wall Street loved it. The media loved it. Even Elon Musk tweeted about it. But there was a problem nobody was talking about. As soon as the Teslas hit the rental lots, the real world broke the spreadsheet models. Everyday travelers arriving at airports after exhausting 10-hour flights didn't want a tech demo. They wanted a car. Instead, they were handed a plastic key card they didn't know how to use, to enter a vehicle with flush door handles and no physical buttons. Customers were left stranded in parking lots, unable to figure out how to put the car in drive or turn on the windshield wipers. And even worse, many returned the vehicles completely drained. Hertz was forced to face a dark truth. Their infrastructure wasn't built for electric vehicles. Traditional lots didn't have enough high-powered chargers to cycle thousands of EVs quickly between rentals. Cars sat idle for hours, waiting to charge, earning zero revenue, while traditional gas cars flew off the lots. But the logistical nightmare was nothing compared to what came next. In 2023, Elon Musk faced an aggressive new threat: Chinese giant BYD, flooding the global market with low-cost electric vehicles. To protect Tesla's market share, Musk launched a brutal price war, slashing the cost of brand-new Teslas by up to 30% overnight. While everyday consumers celebrated, it was catastrophic for Hertz. In the rental industry, a company's balance sheet relies almost entirely on the residual value of its fleet. Overnight, Tesla's price cuts wiped out hundreds of millions of dollars in asset value from Hertz's books. Hertz was suddenly trapped, holding an expensive fleet worth less than their outstanding loans. And then came the final blow. Rental drivers notoriously abuse vehicles, and Teslas, with their extreme instant electric torque, were being crashed at an alarming rate. Because Tesla tightly controls its parts and repair network, fixing a minor fender bender cost nearly double compared to a gas-powered car. Due to supply chain bottlenecks, damaged cars sat in garages for weeks, earning nothing. Hertz was bleeding money from every direction simultaneously. Then, they panicked.
The CEO of Hertz is stepping down. Bloomberg is reporting right now that Hertz plans to replace CEO Stephen Scher.
In February 2024, CEO Stephen Scher was forced to resign. To stop the financial bleeding, they announced they were liquidating 30,000 electric vehicles, selling them at fire sale prices for as low as $19,000. But this panic sell triggered a catastrophic chain reaction across the entire automotive industry. By flooding the market with cheap ex-rental Teslas, Hertz single-handedly crashed the used EV market by over 40%. Millions of regular Tesla owners across America woke up to find their personal cars worth thousands of dollars less than their remaining loan balances. The final bill was devastating. $500 million in losses, a stock price in freefall, billions in shareholder value erased. What began as a masterstroke of corporate marketing ended as one of the most expensive cautionary tales in modern business history. So what really happened here? Hertz didn't fail because electric vehicles are bad. They failed because they confused a marketing narrative with a business strategy. They rushed into new technology to please Wall Street, without calculating real-world infrastructure, consumer habits, or structural repair costs. They had a press release, not a plan. And when the numbers stopped working, there was no way out. But here's the real question that still divides analysts to this day. Was this an unprecedented corporate miscalculation? Or is it simply a warning of what happens when traditional industries try to sprint into a future they don't understand? Leave your answer in the comments below. If you want to understand how the world's biggest businesses make and destroy billions of dollars, subscribe to the Business Files. The next case file drops soon.